G'day guys, Sci-Fi back again with subscriber's choice number 57. This one's for you, Manny. You've asked again. You're the only one so far who's played the game. And we are looking at Micro Machines Galoob series, which were about in the late 90s and discontinued around about 2005. Unfortunately, they're very great looking ships. Sturdy plastic, a little bit of metal in them, probably little light bits of aluminium. Came with little tiny little figures. This one escaped from one of mine, I don't know how. It's a little TIE fighter pilot, doesn't belong to that one, but anyway, we'll get to it. But before we do that, yeah, see, I never bought as in TIE fighters, I've got a few ones here. I never bought a Micro Machines, just a normal TIE fighter. This one here, which goes in my collection. It's a Kenner 1978 TIE fighter. It's in great condition. So I got this dirty great big light on here. I cannot turn it off at the moment. I'll have to really muck around. But anyway, that's a 1978 Kenner TIE fighter. They made this and the X-Wing. And they weren't in a box, they were carded. They actually had a bubble and a card. And to find an original one, which I have been looking and hunting around on eBay for all sorts of stuff, and this goes for roughly around about $380 plus $60 postage. So yeah, if you want one of them, but yeah, that's still in good nick. I'm going to put that aside. And my first Micro Machines is Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. This is the first one I got, and yet it has a stand. These are pretty basic stands. There are different ones. Some come with little things out there and show little concept designs. If you want to see them, I can show them to you. This is, yep, there's the damage. Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. Pretty brutal looking thing compared to a normal TIE Fighter. Again, yep, so those figures, Darth Vader is in there. And it would sit like so, but no, I end up losing them. There we go, I've got that just sitting there. So that's Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. Next up, TIE Bomber. Very sturdy looking thing. First seen in The Empire Strikes Back. Seen all through video games and whatnot. Not bad. The only thing I didn't like about the TIE Fighter, the TIE Bomber, was it had a big, dirty, great big red spear thing, you know, you can push a button and chewing thing of it. I don't dig that. I'm here for display only. Yeah, it's a little dusty. There is a guy sitting in there, I think, I don't know. Maybe that's where that guy comes from, I don't know. Yeah, TIE Bombers. Not bad at all. And here we go, TIE Interceptor, first seen in Return of the Jedi. Very sleek, same idea, except this one hasn't got that little where you put the stand in. Where you put the figure in the stand. Yeah, don't put the figure in there. As again, different types of stands for different types of figures, different vehicles. That one's not too bad either. And the pièce de résistance, which I have shown on YouTube many times, screech, 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 the TIE Defender, which has now become canon in the Rebels Season 3. It's very cool. It comes with two figures, Moff Jerjerrod and a TIE Fighter pilot. They're in there. Very strange. It's very, unlike some of these things, they're all, you know, compared to like the Force Awakens First Order TIE Fighter, which now has shields. These have no shields, they've just got maneuverability and speed. These ones here have a cloaking device and hyperdrive activity, which makes them very deadly and has been used in video games of all kinds and novels, comics, but now in the Rebels they're now seen as canon, not just EU. So there you go. For pricing, now as I said, this one here, this Kenner one, goes up to well over $350 plus postage. It's the only one I could find still in the bubble, not loose. I got this, as I said again, back in 1978. The Darth Vader one, nice looking. Probably get it between about 25 to 50 bucks in its box. Same, 25, 50 in its box. Now I'm only going eBay, I'm not going all over the place. 25 to 75 in its box. Now this one's odd. I did look it up just to see the TIE Defender. I found one loose for 260 bucks with a lot of postage. I found one in its box for 270 with about 60 bucks postage, and another one in its box for well over 500 in the box. That's eBay for you. Just depends what they want. I mean, when I first picked this up, I got this for $100 odd loose. At the same time, there was one in France in the box for over 800 euro. So that's what we're looking at. Pretty crazy. Beautiful collection of figures. I love these guys. I love these vehicles. They're great. What do you guys think? If you want to see any more, I've got tons of these Micro Machine figures. And thank you again, Manny, for playing the game. MG Villain, if you don't know who he is, he will drop a comment down below eventually. Check him out. I can't link. I find it very hard to do that. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's got a lot of great videos, tons of carded figures, and me and him go back quite a way. He's in for a YouTube friend. We're pretty close, even though he lives way over in Minnesota in the United States. I live here in the Australian Capital Territory of Australia. We still get along. Yeah, so it's cool. Anyway, guys, to Manny, I'll just, a quick little brief personal thing. Yeah, mate, I've sort of turned off my G Plus Hangout alarm because it went off in I work in a hospital, and I was in theatres at the time, and the Google Hangout alarm went off. You and Volcanics Playground were trying to talk to me, and the surgeon was freaking out because, I mean, in theatres you got all these things going beep, 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 you know, everything that goes bing went bing, and then you hear this do 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 do, and the surgeon went, what's that, you know? So I sort of said, nothing doctor, it's all good, and, you know, turned my phone right off and sat down looking pretty embarrassed, or stood there looking pretty embarrassed. But anyways, so that's why it's not done anymore. I have to, we'd have to organise another G Plus Hangout because I have fun doing that too. But anyways, guys, I'm hitting well over the 8-minute mark for me. If you guys, new subscribers, you want to see anything of mine, go right ahead, write it down in the comment below, and I should have it done. Also, Crimson Darth Maul, you're next, man, but I just can't find I'm thinking of which figure do I pick for 2016. There's so many figures, and which is the best. Again, it's like choosing your favourite kids. Anyways, alright, all the best, guys. Hope you watch, and hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all then on my Crimson Darth Maul favourite figure. Alright, guys, all the best. May the Force be with you always.